Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors, a cold steel heavy duty cane sword rendition, if you will. Before we get started, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. We back to blue over here. We sport Leo. How do you do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So listen now. The first video, the video that really kicked off my sword and knife campaign, my blade career here on YouTube, was a quick once over of the heavy duty cane sword by Cold Steel. It was awful. I'll link it below, and Alex can still kiss my ass. Now, what you're looking there is the handle. It is their heavy duty nylon or grivery handle. The blade is 420 high carbon. There is a lanyard hole there. Now, that blade it's pinned on. It has 3 pins holding it on, 2 O-rings that put it in pretty securely. Ample grip. Let me give y'all some specs real quick. The overall length is 37 3/8 inches. The pistol grip part is 4 1/8. The handle to the pistol grip, where you'd actually hold the sword, is 6.5. It has an 8.5-inch sharpened swedge. That's very important. The blade length is 24 inches. The cutting edge is 21 3/4 with that 8-inch sharpened swedge in addition. You can see there, it's brutal. Now, the shaft is actually 2 millimeters thick of aluminum, and the weight is about 26.9 to 30 ounces, somewhere in there. Now, you see right there, we got about a 1/4-inch blade stop. Now, the first time I did this, I was just seeing if I even was going to be on YouTube, if I even wanted to do it. So I wanted to show y'all a little bit right here. Now, I'm actually putting weight. Now, even though I've slimmed way up, and I'm being dead serious, I'm down into the 270s, this thing holds up well. It is highly functional. Now, most places cane swords are illegal. Please look up your local laws. And let me just say this. When I say I support law enforcement, I support my friends, the men and women who are in law enforcement. I have in the past broke the law. That's well documented on here. I try not to carry this. If I carry this outside the house, it is to be a cane like I'm doing now. Well, I'm demonstrating it now. And I gash that real quick. I'll show y'all that in a minute. My point to you is, if I ever need a cane, and when I was heavier, I did. I had to use it to get around. Now, if I was going to need a cane, I would get a cold steel cane, just not a cane sword. I'm going to clear that up real quick. Now, this thing is about 2 years old, and you see the gash that it put in that paper towel roll. It hasn't been sharpened in 2 years, so it's not sharp enough to cut the paper towel, the cardboard there in twain. But you can see it's making quick work of the plastic. Now, I've never done this before. I wanted to see if this would hold up. The 2 O-rings hold it in place pretty good. The handle came out, okay? No damage to the blade. I'm limping around there. After a day on all that concrete and work boots, I do limp a little bit. But I want to show you right here. No damage to the shaft. Now, I wanted to do this video to replace the first one I did. I wanted to do the video, and then I'm going to take and sandblast this and powder coat, probably just powder coat it black. Now, there was no damage to the blade, okay? No slide, no nothing like that. So, I'm going to use it again, and I'm going to hit it, I'm going to baseball bat it a different way. Why am I doing it? Because I've been wanting to see if it would hold in place. Now, doing it that way, I got a slight indentation on the handle. Right there, you see it. Again, no damage to the blade. No real damage. That 2 millimeters of aluminum is pretty stout. Now, what I did, that nylon tip you see on the end, or that rubber tip that I have on the end of it, is an actual tip that I got from a drugstore, and I super glued it on. Now, to be 2 years old, you can see it does make pretty quick, short work of these bottles. And it's a lot of fun. Here's the deal, guys. When this stops being fun, I'm going to stop doing it. I'm just being honest with you, okay? I treat it like a job. I put in work every day with it. I grind with it, and I love doing it. But when it's not fun anymore, I ain't doing it. Now, why do I mention that? We got plenty of knives that we can be serious about and have a good, I don't know what, I tried to hit it with the swedge there. And what I mean is, we'll give serious reviews to certain things. And this is a serious review there. There's old Megatron there in the background. She's not even surprised when she pulls up anymore. But on something like this, I'm going to give you the best review I can on it, guys. But here's the truth. This thing is absolutely just a blast. Now, it's called the Cold Steel Heavy Duty Cane Sword with good reason. I showed y'all me walking on it. I'm going to show you. I'm going to walk on it again. There's the damage it did to the plastic. Or I'm sorry, to the cardboard. It went all the way through. And you see up in the upper left-hand corner there, it's a pretty good stabber. So even after 2 years of use, and me using it, honestly, I use it in the mornings to get around with until my legs wake up. The thing is held up really, really well. Now, this thing did not take a bend. It is built stout. There was no loosening, no nothing. Like I said, they put 3 pins in it, put 2 O-rings in it. And somebody said, hey, if you want to make your draw quicker, you can remove one of the O-rings. I think the draw is fine for what it is. That's why I wanted to do that baseball bat test, because here's the thing, guys. If you're in a situation, let's just be honest. If I'm out, if I was carrying this, if I honestly needed it, would I pull the sword or would I baseball bat for defense? Well, you're going to baseball bat till you put some distance in between you. So it is good to know that it'll hold up. Now, right there, you see me leaning into it. Like I said, when I first started this channel, I was 340 plus, okay? Now here, I'm down in the 270s. I want to get down in the 230s, and hopefully I'll never have to use this even in the mornings. But right here, we're going to do the John Peters stab test, where we stab the sidewall of a tire. I missed the first time, as I have want to do. Now, each piece varies, okay? My thickest piece of sidewall is about a 1/4 inch thick. My thinnest is probably an 1/8, something like that, okay? And you can see right there. Now, we do some hard downward stabs. I love the handle on this thing. Very, very comfortable. Right there, right there, I missed one, stabbed the other one, and drove it into the stump. Brilliant. But this thing is a good stabber. Having that double sharpened edge up top really, really promotes good penetration for jabbing, stabbing, whatever. I'm going to tell y'all the God's honest truth. I was very, very impressed with the way this thing performed. Now, we didn't hit anything wood. There's no need to do all that, okay? This is made for quick, fast strikes if you need it. Let's be honest. But I use it, honestly, for a cane. I love the durability of it. I love that you don't have to be easy with it. I love that it is a good, well-functioning piece of equipment. Now. I believe my guy Donnie B All-day has one. And D-Bat, it's probably time for you to redo your video too. I'd love to see you do one. Donnie's going to 10,000. Let's get him there. Joe from Steel Forged and Fire, Sword and Knife. Let's get him there. Up to 2,000. ERIK Husayn is one I want to shout out. And ERIK 117, those two guys. But ERIK Husayn is close to 1,000. That's my shout outs for today, guys. I'll put links in the description. Now, I want y'all to watch this right here. This was actually pretty dang impressive. Get a pretty good cut right there. Just kind of getting my feel for it. And then we go to work. Now again, no chips, no bangs, no bings, no nothing. I'm going to have it sharpened up, and we may do just a fun video in the future. There it is, guys. The Cold Steel Heavy Duty Cane Sword. Straight up badassery. My guy Mikey says it best. Never give up. Never surrender. And everything will be okay. I'm Scab. You're not. I'm gone, son. Like a damn ninja out there.